David James. I'm assembler and truck driver. I was flying on 2000, did those races, and then full-time since 2001.
And how many Le Mans races have you been to?
21. 20 in a row, and then we had COVID, then I did one after that.
And tell me about the lunch horn.
Lunch horn. It goes beep beep. That was it actually started with Donnie, and then we did it as a joke, and we thought we would be in trouble, and it turned into a thing. He borrowed Brian Wade's 3-train horn, and then Donnie bought a 4, and then when Donnie was leaving, I bought a 5-train horn, and did that for the last, 11, 12 years or something like that. And then, when it was lunchtime, that was the way everybody knew it was lunchtime. Go out there and lay on the horn.
And when you show up in Le Mans, do people recognize you? Do the locals recognize you?
Yeah, some of them do. There's quite a few. I got quite a few friends over there. And the funny part is that the one time I didn't blow the horn because they were doing like a race, and the FIA came by and asked, "How come you're not blowing the horn? It's lunchtime." So they expected to hear it. So it's turned into something that we thought we were going to get in trouble into, and turned into a tradition that everybody was waiting for. I did a lot of stuff before. My great uncle was a racer, and he's in a couple racing Hall of Fames. I just helped around some drag racing and a little bit of road racing on and off before a guy came here, and then actually I was on a small team full time. I was a mechanic and truck driver there for a few years before I came up here.
Is there one key memory from France that sticks out in your mind?
Winning. That's the first win was pretty cool, and then listening to the first time Ron Fellows went around in 2000 around the track and describing it to us the day of the race, doing the parade lap around there, and he was going around. He was past the Mulsanne already, and he got on the radio and said, "I've gone this far. I cannot see the end of the people lined up on either side of the track." He goes, "It is totally as far as I can see people," which is pretty amazing that much. And then, that was pretty cool. And then our first win was pretty neat because it was wild because like Ron was going around the parade lap, and he goes, but then we used to come in and then put new tires and fill up and then go to the grid. And as he was coming around, he goes, he wanted rain tires, intermediates. And then we're all looking at it, sun shining outside and everything. It's like everybody's looking at each other. What did he say? And he said, "I want intermediates." And we all thought he was nuts because it was sun shining, not a cloud in the sky. So when we were coming down pit road, we had slicks, we had intermediates, and we had rain tires there. So we didn't know which set of tires, and then Bill said at the last minute, "We're putting intermediates on for Ron." So we put them on, and it was like, I think it was 4 laps in, maybe 5, and all of a sudden down at the Mulsanne, everybody's wrecking because it's pouring rain. And you could see Ron. Back then there was only like 4 cameras, so there wasn't like a lot of light. We could see a lot, and we saw Ron wiggling around some cars, and then heading towards Indianapolis, Bill gets on the radio and said, "Watch out, Ron, there's a Audi trying to pass you." And Ron gets back on the radio and says, "No, I just passed the Audi." And then a few seconds later, Bill gets back on the radio and says, "Ron, you are P1 overall in Le Mans." That was a pretty cool time.